Wow, I just got my results back. I'm like speechless. I lost 7 pounds in 1 week.
Hi everyone, I'm here visiting my friend Charlie Kessler as he begins his produce section challenge.
What's up, buddy?
Hey, how's it going, Charlie?
Good, ready to do this.
So you ready to start the challenge?
I am, let's rock and roll.
So how many fruits and vegetables do you usually eat in a day?
Vegetables usually with a dinner. That would, usually be with like a chicken breast or something. And then fruit, really honestly, probably once every couple days. So let's say twice a week, not often enough.
And do you usually cook or do you usually eat out?
No, I don't cook at home very much. On a good week, one meal a day, I would cook, but that's rare for me.
What do you think some of the biggest obstacles are going to be?
Having to get over those, hunger callings, or however you want to call them. I would say that's probably the biggest thing.
And what are you looking for in terms of results?
Weight loss is obviously a big thing, but more than just that, just an overhaul of everything.
Do you think you're going to be able to make it the whole 7 days?
Yeah, I will. I'm going to be extremely disciplined about it. I'm taking it seriously.
Cool. Well, I look forward to you joining the challenge.
Absolutely. Thanks so much.
Awesome. Yeah. So we're heading to our local grocery store as Charlie walks me through what he eats in a normal day. So we're here at Charlie's local Ralph's, where he's going to walk us through what he usually gets at the grocery store.
So I probably shop maybe like 1 day a week for just a few meals. And one of the things that I would get would be, while I'm out, would be like a bag of potato chips to have around the house for like watching football or when some friends are over. Not really proud of this one, but I'm here with Marley to do things right, so I have to be absolutely honest, and this is something I would get. Diet Coke is something I drink pretty often. It's either this or water, really, mainly, but this is definitely something I would get. So I don't really cook very rarely. So buying something frozen or pre-made that I could just heat up quick, especially after like a long day of work, is something that I would normally get. So a go-to for me would be like a frozen pizza. So I often eat breakfast very quickly on the go. So something that I'll always do is usually like a blueberry muffin. I know, don't tell Marley.
So now I'm going to go through what Charlie got today so that we can take a look and see how we can improve. So here we have a frozen pizza from Tombstone. So we try to stay away from processed foods while on the challenge. These are filled with dairy, and also they have a lot of calories and saturated fat. And this, I know so many people enjoy chips. I'm one of them. I used to always eat so many chips, especially potato chips. And this is something we really want to stay away from. They're really, really processed, high in oils and high in fat. So you want to stay pretty far away from the bakery. All of the baked goods are usually filled with butter and saturated fats, and also they're very high in calories. This is a blueberry muffin. Muffins might seem healthy, but in reality, they're not very good for you. And the last thing we have is Diet Coke. I know that a lot of people drink this. It says diet on it, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's healthy. They use a replacement for the sugar that really, really can cause a lot of problems for you. Ideally, you want to sub this with water whenever you can. So we're here in the pharmacy at Ralph's, and here you can actually check your weight, your blood pressure, and other vitals. Most grocery stores have this. It's a great way to see how you're doing, so we're gonna check on Charlie. So you're surprised by your results?
Sadly, no. I knew that I definitely have, my work cut out for me, and I need to make some improvements in my life and diet and lifestyle. So ready to just rock and roll, and hopefully within a week start to see, everything's starting to go down.
So Charlie's results weren't ideal, but that's why we're here. There's definitely some areas he can improve in, and that's why we're gonna head over to the produce section as I show Charlie some things he can do differently. So we're here in the produce section. This is where you're gonna find all of your organic fruits and vegetables and the type of stuff that you really wanna make sure is in your basket. So I'm gonna start with some collard greens. These are dark leafy greens, something that you really wanna have because they're packed with nutrients, low in calories, and honestly just really tasty. This is where you can get some really good meals that are really convenient. They're already pre-chopped and ready to go. So here, I'm gonna grab some lettuce, tomatoes, and onions. And the cool thing about this is it's on sale. You can find some really good deals if you're on a budget. So here we're in the bulk area of the produce section. This is a great area to get some lentils or some beans, which are high in protein and high in fiber. So here I have some green lentils, very affordable, very tasty, and again, you're gonna get that protein. So next we're gonna grab some fruit. Fruit is always an important thing to have as a part of your routine. So here I have a banana. These are high in potassium, and they also work well to curb your hunger and appetite. So we have our fruits, vegetables, our lentils, and our dark leafy greens. So we're gonna see what Charlie thinks. Let's go head over there and show him what we got.
Well, I just got some of the items from Marley that I'm gonna be eating regularly on the challenge. It's certainly all healthy, to say the least. Now, I know that I focused on the bad things that I buy at the grocery store. I do actually purchase and eat some fruits and veggies, but nowhere near to the volume that this is going to be, where it's going to be essentially my life while on this challenge. It's certainly going to be a challenge to eat only these things, but I'm up for it, and I know it's all for the best.
So we're about to begin this challenge, but before we begin, I do want to let you know that I am not a doctor and that you should see a doctor before making any changes to your diet. So one of the things you're going to have to get familiar with on this challenge is learning how to cook, because you want to make sure that there's no added sugar or added oil in your food. So here we have some purple carrots and some ginger. It's going to add some nice flavor. Hey, Charlie, do you want to take over? So what do you got there, Charlie?
I have lotus root and purple carrot, and I'm cooking it in water, not oil, because we don't cook in oil on the challenge.
Have you ever tried those before?
I have not. I'm really looking forward to it, and this will be my first meal officially on the challenge. I will see you guys in a week. Thank you so much, Marley, for spending the day with me at the grocery store and in the kitchen.
It's now been 1 week since Charlie first joined the challenge. Let's go check in on him and see how he's doing.
All right, moment of truth. About to find out my results. Let's do it.
Great job! Here's your Higgy score.
Wow, I just got my results back. I'm like speechless. I lost 7 pounds in 1 week. I figured I would definitely lose weight. I was pretty strict with the diet, but I did not expect to lose 7 pounds. And that's without, I worked out twice this week. I'm floored.
So the first question I have for you is, what was it like being on the challenge?
It was great. I mean, you know, the first day or two was a little challenging, not because it was hard, but just because, you know, my body's so used to doing one thing and I'm having it do something different, you know, so it took just a moment to getting used to it, but it was nice knowing even during that little hard part that what I was doing, I just knew that it was really good for me, but then it was pretty smooth sailing.
Did you have any trouble with cravings or staying on the diet?
No, it's just, you know, I don't really cook, so that was a little bit of a challenge because obviously following all your posts, I see all the like wonderful, you know, and diverse like recipes that you could have. So as someone that doesn't cook much, it's just more of a challenge to make sure that the food I was eating wouldn't get bland after a while.
Were you surprised by the results?
I'm not surprised because I knew everything I was doing was really good for me, you know, not just for weight loss, but for like your vitals from, you know, again, watching and everything that you've done and also the research stuff with doctors. I'm surprised by how good they were for 1 week. Like, and you know, I had like one little incident where I was at a theme park and it was like very extremely limited healthy options, let alone plant-based. So there I had I had a little like cheat food, and it's crazy to know that I still did so well while even doing that, and knowing that it probably would have been even a little better. But it's also a little comforting to know that even if you do have a moment like that, that you could just get right back on it and it'll still be great.
So knowing all this now, are you going to stay on the challenge, or was it just a 1 week thing?
No, I'm absolutely gonna stay on. It was, my mind was blown by how drastic. I mean, 7 pounds in 1 week is, pretty remarkable. And I don't feel hungry, on top of it. I have more energy, vitals were much better. So I know that it's not just like a weight loss thing, but everything is improving. So definitely staying on it.
Awesome. Well, thanks, man.
Thank you.
Wishing you the best. So that's it. Congratulations to Charlie on his amazing results. Until next time, make sure to join the challenge on Facebook. It's facebook.com/groups/produce section challenge, or watch all the videos on YouTube at youtube.com/user/Marley Ficalora. Thank you again for joining, and I hope to see you soon.